I think most of us with ADHD will relate to this problem. There's something we have to do, a task we have to do. It's important, we care about it, but we just can't get started. And what's interesting is the more it matters, the harder it seems to get started. Now, the first thing in reassurance to say is there is nothing about task initiation and our difficulties with it that point to laziness. It's not about laziness, it's neurological. So task initiation relies on the prefrontal cortex, the area of the brain that helps us organise, prioritise and begin. But when we are tired, overwhelmed, or when we are low in dopamine, this part of the brain can feel like it's walking through mud. So we sit there. We sit there. We know this task is waiting, we know it needs to be done, and we know it's important, and we wait for hours, and sometimes we wait for days, and sometimes we wait for weeks. A month ago, I had my regular meeting with my fatigue coach. So this is somebody who's been coaching me for the past 6 months. It's to do with chronic fatigue syndrome, which I have been diagnosed with, although I'm fairly convinced it's ADHD burnout. And last month, she asked me to complete a form on relapse recovery. Now, I care about this. This is about my health. This is about my well-being. And this is about me looking after myself. I know what I'm going to do if I experience relapse in terms of chronic fatigue, but I haven't yet put that to paper. I'm seeing her in 2 days' time, and I've still not put it to paper. So even though I care about it, I have danced around it for weeks, and this is how ADHD works. So what this isn't is a character test, but what it is chemistry and capacity. And the good news is there are gentle ways, gentle things that we can do to help. And some of them are really small things, like breaking large tasks down into smaller ones, saying I'm going to work on this for 20 minutes and then I'm going to do that. If emotions are involved, what can you do to reduce the emotional load? One example might be to tell yourself, I'm going to open the document and that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to open it. What you will find is that once you start, momentum will begin to rise. And that tiny beginning is sometimes all you need.